What's up guys, DreamcastGuy here, talking today about Castlevania and time travel. So in the Castlevania series, you play as a member of the Belmont family. In each entry, you're a different member of the family, hunting down the legendary Dracula wherever his castle may appear. Throughout the 1,000-year timeline, we see many different variations of the Dracula castle, but they always have that giant tower on top. They always have these horrible monsters that as soon as you stop looking, will revive themselves. And Dracula, no matter what form he takes, always has similar powers. Although extremely overwhelming, they're almost always similar, even though his look changes so dramatically. So what's going on here? Is Dracula truly an immortal being reviving himself over and over again? Or is the castle alive? Is the castle, with its clock tower, truly a sentient time-traveling being, here to sow chaos everywhere it goes? So my theory goes as follows. I believe that the castle itself is skipping through time, trying to find a place as an experiment to see where Dracula truly can take over the world. It appears in a place, it takes over local people, has them do horrible rituals to revive the Dark Lord, and sees how far it can get. Unfortunately, that pesky Belmont family just keeps stopping them. One of the hints that originally got me on this thought was the fact that in the official lore it says that time passes differently within the castle. The Dark Lord Dracula does not age in any way. Any creature that is slain within the castle is able to revive itself. And one thing that really always struck me is think about death. Death is actually considered a minion of Dracula. Literally the demise of man, the demise of every creature on Earth, the very decay of the fabric of reality, and actually fights you in the castle. You actually fight the embodiment of death. And almost in every single title, you fight him in the clock tower. Is even this a subtle hint that time itself is the weapon against you? Think about all the creatures from mythology we see here. Is this truly pieces of current mythology, Greek mythology, ancient mythology being taken and applied to the game, or is it truly that the castle itself, being outside time, sees horrific mythical monsters throughout the ages, knows that these are truly what inspire terror, that sow unrest among the local populace, and it transforms people into that, their greatest fears, in its effort to try and control the world with darkness. Think about the Medusa heads in particular. When you go into the clock tower in almost every single game, there are the Medusa heads that if hit you, freeze you for a period of time. Is even this a subtle hint that to touch time, you must be removed from it? In order to truly fully defeat the castle, you must be a creature outside time, and no third dimension being like ourselves could ever even really scratch it. The most we can do is basically reset the chessboard. We can basically flip the table, kill Dracula, reset the timeline, and try again in another 100 years. There's even a time-themed monster in the Area of Sorrow game that when you enter the room, if you don't have the proper soul in your body, you can't even fight him. He'll rewind time to before you've even walked into the room. I like it. I like the idea of a timeless enemy in the embodiment of the castle. A castle that perhaps is from such a distant future that it's a time capsule of a time in which the world does become corrupt, where the whole world gets so dark and so twisted that one of the last bastions of civilization decides, you know what, let's go ahead and get the ball rolling on this world darkness thing a little early. Let's make a giant castle that can skip to any point in time, and its whole mission is to create darkness. They almost remind me of the Reapers from Mass Effect in that they can control people, they consider themselves timeless and outside the time stream. They have no real objective other than destruction. They don't want to just particularly kill a certain person or a certain being. They just want the whole world to be darkness. You know, everybody at level 0. Everybody equally fucked. Well guys, this has just been another fan theory. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you have any cool ideas for future fan theories, feel free to leave them. And as always, please subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, maybe check out my last video. Please subscribe, and if you want, share this somewhere with your friends.